by these diseases, and we don't look sick. Did you know that 3.1 million people are affected today with IBD, inflammatory bowel disease? There is no cure. IBD patients are estimated to have 3 times more work-related lost wages than non-IBD patients. Each treatment without insurance, at least for Remicade or Humira, is an average of $6,000, which equates to $51,000 a year. So if you didn't have insurance, you're spending $51,000 a year on medication. The average IBD patient takes 2,000 pills each year just to hopefully stay in remission. Angie goes for infusions every 7 weeks. That's an entire day off school just to sit for 3 to 4 hours, which equivalates to missing over 20 days of school throughout the year. These words are just some of the ways our patients feel. Debilitating, painful, depression, anxiety, self-conscious, embarrassing, and fearful. These are just some of the statistics, feelings and presumptions that millions of people face daily. I want you to hear it directly to those from those that are affected. Please welcome my hero, my strength, my amazingly strong daughter, Angie, and her friend, Isabella Caballero.
Woo! Izzy!
Hi, my name is Isabella Caballero. I'm 12 and I have ulcerative colitis. I was diagnosed in 2017. I had no idea what it was and I was pretty scared. I had to stay in the hospital for 10 days before they were able to determine what was causing my scary symptoms. I had to have many tests, scans, blood work, and even a colonoscopy and endoscopy. I had no idea what was going to happen. I had to change my diet and take tons of new medications. I saw a lot of doctors and missed lots of school that year. Later on, my colitis was getting a little out of hand, so I had to start getting infusions. I would go every few weeks to an infusion center where I was hooked up to an IV for 3 hours to receive my medication. I was very scared of needles and was not looking forward to getting them every month. My family decided to get involved in the Crohns and Colitis community. We were able to connect with other families in the area struggling like us and even created a team with family and friends to participate in the Take Steps walk. Later on, my mom found out about Camp Oasis from the Crohns and Colitis Foundation. She asked if I wanted to go to camp there, and I said yes, of course. I was so excited to go to camp to meet people just like me. I met some of my best friends, like Angie, and I had a blast. I did normal kid things without even thinking about my disease. I'm so glad I had the opportunity. Meanwhile, I had to go to school. School was kind of tough for me and still is today. I constantly had to go to the bathroom. I remember kids would always ask me why I needed to go to the bathroom so often. Sometimes teachers would not let me go right away, which made it even harder. I got really embarrassed and self-conscious of myself. I would ask myself all the time what was wrong with me and would force myself not to go to the bathroom even if my stomach was hurting. I knew that if I was taking too long in the bathroom, I would be asked more and more questions. Some people thought that it was not even a real disease. People thought I was making it up just to spend time in the bathroom so I could skip class. It got to the point where I didn't even want to go to school anymore. The one thing I want you to know about ulcerative colitis tonight is that it is real. It is an autoimmune disease. I don't always look sick, I don't make up my symptoms. Many of you have never heard of it, but it is real. It is not contagious, it can be treated, but not all treatments work for all patients. And ulcerative colitis has no cure. It is scary to have a life-threatening disease with no cure, especially when you are only 12. I hope one day the doctors doing research will find a cure so that myself and other warriors fighting like me don't have to go through the stress and struggles of this disease. My name is Angelina, and I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis at the age of 7. This was a hard year. It was shortly after my grandfather went to heaven. Constant trips to the secret place filled with blood and cramping pain. This disease is so much to handle that sometimes it makes you feel as if you're going insane. The moment you realize this is something you cannot cure,
Make-A-Wish comes knocking at your door. A trip of a lifetime I was granted to make me smile. Memories I have to last me a while. Suddenly I feel like I grew up so quick. I just don't want to be sick. The pills that I take, so many times they would fail, and another doctor visit we would have to make. Steroid dependent I would be, then off to Boston Children's Hospital for another doctor to see. Only a few drugs left to try. Talks of surgery made me cry. Remicade was my last choice for relief. It was a miracle, and it would get rid of my grief. Infusion number 32, I miss another day of school. In order to feel good, it becomes the golden rule. So many times a friend would ask me to play. And so many times I would say another day. People say you don't look sick on the outside. That's because it's my colon on a constant ride. Everything goes into your digestive tract. A constant battle and I'm on the attack. My body gets tired and so weak, it is a cure that I seek. I am going to be 13 on November 8th, trying to keep the faith. I dream of waking up disease-free. Please help me on this journey and find a cure with me.
Thank you, Izzy and Angie, for being courageous and for coming up here and sharing that story tonight. You did a wonderful, wonderful job. Ladies and gentlemen,